Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spin Rack. Today I'm here with my boy Cal, and we're talking about all movies being released in 2023. There's a nice little Screen Rant article, so we wanted to go down it and discuss what we think is going to be doing well or not. So let's get this going, baby. Cal, you here with me?
Of course, ready to rock.
Ready to rock. That's what I like to hear. So, of course, probably one of the big upcoming movies that we're expecting and should be a huge hit based off the trailers and, of course, Marvel's pushing is The Marvels coming out November 2023, just in time for Thanksgiving. What's your take on this, Cal?
Well, Mars, I think things have gotten a little far gone, and we need to see some solid film, some solid storytelling, and one or two hits at the end of the day. Because these guys are taking aim at the Marvel Universe, and the Marvel Universe is turning itself wide to take those shots in the backside, unfortunately. So, hopefully, and I say hopefully, we can get some better things coming down the pike. What's first coming down the pike? Is it the Marvels? Let's hope that the Marvels do better, much better than what we've seen. No, I'm joking. But yeah, they do need to. I'm hoping that the next batch of films, if only to shut these haters up or to really give them less of an audience at the end of the day, that they can come and just get back to the solid storytelling that they were doing before, and then good things happen out of that. If you do solid work, then yeah, it's easier to go from good, you know, to excellent than it is to go from horrible to good.
I agree. I agree. And the benefit here is you're going to have three Marvels. You're going to have Captain Marvel. You're going to have Ms. Marvel, who is, by the way, now a mutant. And of course, we're going to have um, Captain Marvel, which is Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Photon. She's also a Marvel. So it's going to be interesting. I think based off of the trailers, which are very highly entertaining, I think that, I can't see how Disney can miss with this on Thanksgiving. But hey, we've seen a lot less, right?
Yes, we have.
Okay. Let's get down to the next one. We are talking about, was that all? Now they're talking about TV shows to come. um, I Am Groot. It looks like an animated show on Disney Plus. Okay, Disney in September 6th. That's coming up shortly. Then we're also going to have Loki season 2, October 6th, and What If season 2, which was pretty interesting. What's your take on any of these? If any of them that are mentionable, or you skip them all?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that last bit.
I said, are you interested in any of these? Do you want to discuss further, or you should just skip them all?
No, let's see. Yeah, we can skip them all. Well, no, what if? I am interested in what if. I thought what if was hit or miss. I thought some of the episodes were good, others of them were just like, ugh. But but overall, it was entertaining. So I want to see what they'll do with the second round of it.
I was very entertained by that. But what about Loki? I thought Loki did a pretty good job.
No, I didn't know. You mean the Sylvie show? The hey, welcome to Sylvie. Yeah, no. That was like that wasn't even Loki at the end of the day. The Loki that I knew was this guy, was a god, magic, powerful. This guy's over here, he's running around, hey Sylvie, wait up. No, it's like no. Even though, and I know that a lot of people, those first three, those first three TV shows that came out, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki. The numbers for those were pretty good, and I think you had the right audience for it. For some reason, you found an audience for WandaVision. They really liked it. Me, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that was more my speed. And then you had these guys who really liked Loki, so they're gonna come back for it. I was the person who watched it and was like, I don't dig this at all. This is just not for me. And
Okay,
look, see, there you go. More Sylvie. See, Sylvie's gonna be working at McDonald's. Sylvie.
okay. I saw it. So What If? Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
You're
So,
amazing, Sylvie. Sylvie's amazing.
another show that they're looking at is Marvel's. I think they already came out. Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil with Dinosaur already premiered on Disney Channel, and
It
Secret
did.
Invasion, which of course we were not too happy about.
Oh, go back. Moon. When did Moon Girl debut?
It's February 10th, 2023, on the Disney Channel.
On the Disney? What was it? A cartoon?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
animated.
yeah. Okay, forget that then. All right.
The Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider Verse was pretty good. And okay, so releasing here we have beyond 2024, we are looking at the Deadpool movie. actually, here is the list right here. Madam Web, February 14, 24. I didn't know that was still going forward.
Going forward, Sydney Sweeney, I think she was cast in the lead role.
Right. Then May 3rd, 2024, that's Deadpool. And supposedly this will be a crossover with some of the
I heard they cast,
of the Fox X-Men.
I heard they cast this guy for Wolverine in the movie, and I think the fans are really gonna like him.
Who?
Hugh Jackman. You ever heard of him?
Hugh Jackman is supposed to be out, yeah, but I think it's going to be.
These guys are going for it. They like Deadpool 3. We want all the money. We want all the money. Get Hugh Jackman back here. Put him in that suit.
Well, that's pretty good because coming through there, you have Venom 3 coming out July 12th, 2024. And you think about this is like Venom 3. I mean, I just can't even imagine Venom would have gotten 3 movies, but clearly there's a group of people who like Venom no matter what.
Yeah, there's a group of people that like Venom very much, and it's called Sony. So they're going to keep making all these movies that they can as long as they keep making some money. Those guys are happy. They're like, look, we can make money on something other than Spider-Man. Yes, yes. Okay, when it's time to re-up, on the rights, we are definitely paying because now we got 2 things we can use. 2, yes. Until Marvel does Venom in their own universe, and then they'll be like, oh, see, this is how you do it.
So Madam Web, that's supposed to be coming out by Sony. Deadpool 3, Venom 3, then Captain America: Brave New World, July 26, 2024. So that's supposed to be the big Marvel movie coming out. And we know these Marvel movies always has more than one characters in it, so that's what we know.
I don't know how that movie's gonna perform. If they decide to turn it into social justice, if they decided to, instead of Captain America, if he becomes social justice man, good luck, Falcon, good luck. No, seriously, if they decide to go after him like they went after George Foreman for waving the little flag, we're in trouble. All
right, then we also have Kraven the Hunter, August 30th. And I think of all these films, to me, probably one of the more anticipated ones is Kraven the Hunter, if it's done correctly. And right now,
it's anticipated like Morbius was anticipated. We know how Morbius went.
Exactly.
We know how Morbius went. That was a 1990s Marvel movie. Okay, that's the reason why we are seeing Venom 3, because they looked at Morbius like, we don't know what we're doing. Wait a minute, Venom? Yes.
So, and then there's the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts have a pretty good date, December 20th, 2024. And Thunderbolts is supposed to be the anti-Avengers. And yet here they are with a primal date. Like, what is it that we're missing that Disney understands?
They can make that into a holiday movie? Yeah.
They did, but
that's what they understand. We can make this into a holiday movie and they'll be just fine. What else we got? Blade. Again, not too sure how that's going to wrap up. Fantastic Four, that's a big one.
I have more faith in Blade than I do in Fantastic Four. I just can't see how they can rectify. And of course, they didn't freaking choose Krasinski, which I thought they were going to do. Would have been a big hit. But
I thought they had chosen a cast, only to find out that they hadn't chosen a cast. So, right now I'm like, who's in this movie?
I'm with you there.
Yeah, I thought they had chosen the Invisible Woman, Invisible Girl. I thought they had Mr. Fantastic chosen, and then I'm finding out no, that's not the case. I was like, that wasn't the final casting. They still don't have the final cast. And when is this movie supposed to be coming out? Okay,
2025, excuse me. So yeah, they have very little time. Then we have Kang Dynasty, May 1st, 2026. So this is all, I mean, I don't know if they can change it or based on what comes out with him on the court case or anything else, but right now it's a solid 2026. So,
well, the thrust that I keep seeing for these movies looks like that the Kang is not going to be the big bad at the end of the day. It's going to be Dr. Doom. So that's the guy, that's the person that you really want to have done at this point. But there's been no casting announcement for Doom, because I'm looking here. They got Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, but then they have Avengers Secret Wars. And if it's Avengers Secret Wars, the thrust of that was Dr. Doom. So then, of course, you got Fantastic Four here as well. So like, when do we get we don't have the casting for Fantastic Four, but then we don't have the casting for Dr. Doom, and he's going to be a major player if that's how these films are going. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening.
I know. But what about Armor Wars coming up after that? That's to be they had a time period and they pulled that.
Yeah, they're probably gonna pull that all the way.
And lastly, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. That says 2027, but that's supposed to have been coming out next year, I was told. So, but
No,
are
it's
they
supposed to be, no, that's next year.
right? So I'm pretty surprised by that. So
This is
we'll
probably
see.
old listing. They probably didn't update the list or what have you. Because that's if that thing doesn't come out next year, those guys are stupid. Because everybody in the theater was upset when it ended to be continued. So everybody's going to be running back to go see it in the theater. That's how you put people in seats. They want to see what's going to happen next. I don't like to be continued of doing it that way, but works.
But see, this is why I think, to me, Craven the Hunter could have been, if done properly, could be a nice hit. And again, read some stuff that's disturbing, but at the same time, I can count on that. But August 30th, this is the Labor Day weekend, so I'm
Well,
looking at Craven the Hunter. Looks like a
what's
possible.
Craven the Hunter? What's Craven the Hunter about?
He's a hunter. He's basically trying, when he goes to the last, what was it, the last famous comic he had with the last hunt with the Spider-Man. It says he's just basically trying to prove that he's a better hunter. And after that, he's just like,
Is
I'm done.
Spider-Man going to be in the movie?
That's the key thing. Will Sony allow it to be in a movie? Supposedly it was supposed to be in the
Well,
last.
the film's already made, so either Spider-Man's in the movie or he's not. And Craven's best storyline is Fearful Symmetry. So if Spider-Man's not in the movie, that's where the question becomes: well, what's this movie about? Because Craven is a bad guy. So is he going to be an anti-hero for this film? Is he fighting Spider-Man?
Looks like
What's the deal?
trying to make him into an anti-hero. His pops, his dad is a drug is a organized crime figure, and he
Yeah,
kicks him
that's
out.
great. What's the movie about? That's great.
I know.
That's that's where these
Well, I
guys
mean,
that's where these guys don't get it. Like, okay, you want to make an anti-hero? This guy's whole existence is based on being a villain for Spider-Man. You now want him to have a standalone movie. Okay, the best storyline for him also involves Spider-Man. What is this movie about? This is about, oh, we're going to try to make movies with every Spider-Man related character that we can, to keep this thing going because we don't make movies for anybody else except Spider-Man and Spider-Man related stuff. Okay?
I could
We
be.
do that and we do a hell of a PlayStation, but that's all we're good for, really.
So what are you excited about? Which movie or show are you excited about that's coming out this year and next year?
Oh, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. That's the only one.
Wow, that's pretty light. All right.
Everybody else is going to have to earn it.
Mm, okay, I hear that. All right, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. So hey, that's our take on the new movies and shows coming out for Disney. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Spin rack.
We're out.
We're out.
Yeah, just had to school somebody.